Out and about with Big Dexter, doing a little decompression walk. I don't want him jumping on me. Stop, dude. Attempting a decompression walk with some play. So, kind of looking at daily increments to see how much better his play is improving. I'm trying to create a expectation that whenever we come out here, there's going to be some play, just so that he can start shifting gears in his head. Play is going to be something I want to be able to take with us to pretty much anywhere we go for an outing, especially other big parks, places like that. But going to really start stepping up his outings probably tomorrow. Neighborhood, it's getting a little bit repetitive, I'm sure. So we have been changing the directions we walk out. We have been changing, you know, if we play in the beginning of the walk versus if we play towards the end of the walk. So really what I'm having to do is like troubleshoot how he's feeling. So like right now he's kind of jacked up, ready to do something, a little anxious right now. So honestly, probably wouldn't have been a bad idea to give him a massage before we stepped out. But also, here we go. Ugh. Watch this. I thought that was gonna look a lot cooler in my head. Come on, dude. Come on. Yeah, right now he's a little anxious. I'm wanting him to, I would love for him to sniff, get his nose down. He's already scanning. He's being a little bit wonky today. Maybe we need a couple more trips to nature, get on the trails. But I've got him pretty much figured out at this point. Just trying to figure out when I want to use food versus when I want to use toys. It's kind of my biggest thing right now, because he knows commands. And if I can get him in love with the ball enough, or the toy or the tug or whatever, just pair the command with the toy. With food, it's good for engagement, having him chase food, maybe even around a trigger. But that ball, if we can really get that drive up, we'll have something really special. And so that's where I'm trying to put my efforts into right now. It's getting him playing more. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's go, buddy. That boy can jump, dude. There you go. Get your nose down, buddy. I want him to step out and just know that we're coming out to play. I want him to be in that headspace. So what I'm gonna do... Oh shit, here we go. Fucking dogs, man. These dogs make it hard to train sometimes. Dexter. Ready to play? So I give that cue. Say ready to play. He's fighting some demons right now with those dogs being there. Hey, bud. This dog scared the shit out of me, I ain't gonna lie. Come here, buddy. I'll keep this over here. Okay. Go. Where you going, kid? Whoa, bud. Find the end here. So those dogs, their purpose is to guard this fence. I tried talking with the owner a while back about training her dogs, and she just looked at me like I was an idiot salesman, like I don't know any better. And for like, it's been a year straight, I've been watching her try and correct her dogs on the fence, but that's literally all the exercise her dogs gets is the backyard. And I know that because I have never seen them walk their dogs or play with their dogs when they have this beautiful, beautiful field right here to come play with their dogs. So it's hard to feel bad for owners whenever their dogs are having issues like this, but they won't walk around their fence to come play in the backyard. And it's not just them, this is a lot of dog owners. I get so many phone calls, and I'll ask them, well, what does your dog like to do? Like, oh, well, we let them exercise in the backyard. And I'm like, okay, well, that explains why your dog is barking at everything out of the backyard. Because that's all they have. That's all they have. So you can't get onto your dogs. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. All right, I got one more tangle. Sorry to have you waiting so long, dude. All right, Bubba. What are we gonna play with today? Let's see if we can get on some string ball. Where's it? Woo! Yeah. Yeah, right. Ooh. Yes. Ooh. There it is. Oh. Whoop. Get it. Oh, watch the foot. Good. Yeah. Good boy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nice. Nice, buddy. Nice. Nice. Good boy. Good boy. Dexter. Ready? Hey. Nice job, buddy. Good job, man. Good job, man. Oof. You want it? Okay. Wow. Good boy. So he's still so fixated on everything else around us. What I'm going to do, I'm going to give him a little massage, and I'm going to see if it helps him feel a little bit more comfortable to play. Good. I'm coming to his side right here. Oh, here we go. Just gonna give him a little massage. So I can get his mind off of all this other shit. If I can get that stress out and get him some tension released, I'm gonna have a way better shot at playing. It's probably something I'm gonna start doing before our walks even begin, just to help him out. So I don't want him to have to carry tension out here. I want this to be like relief. The tips of these ears right here. Good job. Start working down his spine a little bit. Start working these shoulders. All right. See if that helps at all. What do you think? Wanna play? You feel better? Yay! You got it, man. You got it, buddy. You got it, man. Get the ball. I want to see if you'd rather play tug. Excuse me. Dex. Ooh. Here, buddy. Ooh. Ooh, you don't have a good grip. Ooh. Dex. Get it. Hey. All right, I'm gonna try my tug. Good job, bud. Good job, bud. Yeah. Where you going, dude? Come here, dude. I'm gonna try tug. Ooh. Get it. Come on. Good boy. There you go. We might have something here. Yay! He dropped it. So what we're seeing is hesitation to play because of stress. Come on. Ooh. Yeah. Come on. Hey. Ooh. Come on. Hey. Dex. Oh. Ooh. Ooh, good. He just spits it out immediately. He's looking around. Ooh. Ooh, God dang it. It's actually pretty strong. Shield bud. Ooh. It's mine. It's mine. You're not getting it. You're not getting it. Get it. Come on, come on. Ooh. Ooh. Out. Fuck. Okay. Yeah. Good boy. Ooh. Ooh. Gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha. Come here, buddy. Get it, get it. Yes. All right, I'm gonna connect with him for a little bit. Hey, buddy. What's wrong, man? What's the matter, man? What's the sitch, bud? What's the sitch? What's wrong? Okay. That's pretty lazy. Dexter, sit. Down. He's tired. We're gonna wrap up and walk. Okay. Good. Good boy. Dexter, come. Let's go, buddy. Sit. Dexter, sit. Down. Okay. Good. All right, we're gonna let him go cool down. It's all good, bud. Come here, buddy. Put a different leash on. Come here, bud. Uh-oh. This is where we had a freaking disaster yesterday, these ducks, so we're gonna get some space. We're gonna help them out real quick so their dogs aren't going ape shit. I'm just gonna walk. gonna create some space right here. Yeah, anytime you can advocate for somebody else's dogs, especially if you see that their hands are full with 2 dogs and a stroller, like, help them out, give them space. Good job, buddy. Should be a pretty good distance. Good job, buddy. There you go, buddy. What do you think, man? Yeah, there we go. Flying. This is not a distance where he's gonna care. Oh. There we go. He cared all right. Whew. Good job, dude. So, excuse me. Anytime I can create enough space from a dog or a person, if I can create that space and give him that space to process, that's really good. If he can sit there and stare at a trigger, he can observe it. The more he can observe it, the more desensitized he's going to come to it. He's going to become to it. Ooh, because he sees it a lot. Let's imagine we get invaded by aliens. Our whole lives we've been conditioned and taught that aliens are bad, and that aliens are here to kill us and probe us and sabotage our life on Earth as humans, right? So then we start seeing aliens walking around our neighborhoods. At first, you're probably not going to leave your house. You might sit there and watch them through the windows, observe them from afar, figure out what they're doing, what their motives are, watch how they move. But as time goes on, the more you study these aliens, the more you see that they're just doing like natural behaviors. They're out walking around getting exercise. You're like, what the fuck? What, these aliens are exercising all of a sudden? And then you see a human out here passing an alien, and you're like, oh shit, Timmy's about to get killed or abducted or something. And then the alien walks up and just gives that person daps, and then slides them like $100 bill and keeps walking. You're like, whoa, that's fucking... These aliens are giving out money. They're giving out Starbucks. Bada bing. I don't know. That was an intrusive thought. But you're like, holy shit. So these aliens, they're walking by people. They're not killing them. They're not probing them. They're dapping people up and giving them money. Interesting. But still, you don't feel like you can just go out and talk with them. You've been conditioned your whole life to think that these aliens are bad, right? And then you watch them, days go by, boom, boom. These aliens are handing out fucking gift cards. They're giving people cars. They're telling people secrets of the universe. And you start seeing more and more people flock to these aliens. Well, eventually you're gonna get to a point where you're curious. You're gonna be like, all right, what is this fuzz all about? Then you walk out there. You're finally about to face the alien. You're like, oh fuck, he's a lot taller out here. Looks a little bit smaller when I'm watching him through my window. So you might be like, get the fuck away from me and run home. You might get scared, right? And then you're gonna go home and you're gonna start processing what just happened. And you're gonna be like, well, I didn't get hurt. Now that I think about it, he didn't try and kill me. I may have reacted a little bit harshly, right? And eventually you're gonna get to a point you're like, yeah, are we good? Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? And the alien's like, hey, and he just like keeps walking. Well, now everything you thought that everything that you believed is now, it's It's shaking that foundation. It's shaking your core belief. All right. Let's imagine you're what's the name of people? You're introverted. Let's imagine you're an introvert. You get social anxiety. You may not ever approach the alien. So you may not ever approach people, right? So you have to build skills behind the scenes. You have to learn how to communicate. Please, y'all, don't let me forget that. You have to learn how to communicate in general. You got to build your self-esteem. You build your confidence up, and you'll be more likely to interact with the aliens. That's what we're doing. We let him see these things. We let him process. We let him go home and rest and relax and think about what just happened. Jesus Christ, go the fuck away. Every single time I'm trying to drop some bars, these fucking jets. I'm not from here. I didn't grow up around jets. That shit kills me, man. But anyways, that's what we're doing. We're allowing him to see these triggers. We're allowing him, yeah, sometimes he's gonna have reactions. It is what it is. I'm trying my best to get his stress levels down. I'm trying my best to get his confidence built up. Let's not eat that, buddy. I'm trying to get him into the play emotion. You know, we just got to keep working at it. It may mean more snuggle time at the house. It may mean more floor time, personal play. It may mean easing off of play a little bit, making the sessions a little bit shorter, right? There's one thing for certain, is every time he comes out here, he's feeling a level of stress. Whenever his stress is up here, he's going to be more or less likely to react. Whenever he reacts, it makes him even more stressed. And you have these stressors stacking up on each other over a longer period of time. But eventually he's going to get to a point where he's going to start getting a little bit more curious. I'm going to have to start teaching him a game today with the target stick. My mentor taught me. I would love to be able to give a stick to a stranger and him play a game with that person. Now, if he'd play freaking ball, if he'd go absolutely bananas on some ball or a tug, probably ball. I'd love for him to play ball with a stranger, right? We need him to greet strangers and to have positive experiences with strangers and see that people are good, all right? And that's it's very important. He needs to face the things that he's afraid of, and he needs to interact with them, and he needs to make that own analysis. He needs to go through his own trial and error so that we could actually change his brain chemistry. So it's something I think we're going to start doing. Might be pushing it. We're going to have to experiment with it. I'm going to start taking him to parks that are populated with people and dogs, and I'm just going to encourage him to sniff and move around and look up and observe and see people and go home and just know that he just navigated through an environment with things that scared him, and he came out of it on the other side unscathed. That will change his brain chemistry right there. Yeah, good stuff though. We're gonna hit an about face and head back to the house. This way, kid. Oh, he's scared of bikes. This will be a good one. So I'm just gonna walk this way. It's a little bit of a management movement. I'll let him process this without any, hello.
Beautiful dog.
Thank you. Without any tension on the leash right there. Nice, bud. Yay! What do you think, man? That's curiosity. If you go back and watch our second hike video, bikes passed him and he took the fuck off the other way. Right there, he was like, ooh, I might go get a little chase. Good job, bud. Nice, buddy. I am going to go try and get a phone upgrade today. Try and get the newest iPhone model. So I have heard that the camera on there is insane and that the storage on there is insane. My phone, the storage, literally every 3 days I have to delete like over 600 pictures. And by me, I mean my wife. She has to delete over 600 pictures and send them over to Google Photos. And then 3 days later, the storage is full again. It's how much text messages I push out, how many pictures and GIFs, all that fun stuff. And so it's gonna be nice to have a real storage to store all this stuff. I believe it's got like a terabyte or something. I might be lying, I don't know. But that camera quality, just as good as like regular camera, like nice, expensive cameras. Technology is absolutely mind-boggling. Dexter, come. Come on, sit. 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 Okay. Go. Ba 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 ba. Ha ba ba ba. Ha ba 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 ba. Ha ba 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 ba. Ha ba 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 ba. Good job. My legs are on fire. But yeah. Probably not a whole lot more to see in this video. I'm gonna be walking to my house here pretty shortly. And it's come to my attention that I probably shouldn't be showing where I live to the internet. Genius, right? But I'm gonna go ahead and shut off right here. And then, yeah, if you'd be so kindly to comment below if you enjoyed this video. If you absolutely hated it, let me know. If you think anybody else could benefit from seeing some dog training without all of the flashy edits, without the perfect circumstances and the perfect conditions. If you want to see what raw, if you know somebody that wants to see some real no bullshit dog training, please share this video with them. Like this bad boy so I can get pushed into the algorithm, because I don't know a single trainer on YouTube doing what I'm doing right now. Not a single one. I'm not afraid to show the work. I don't want to pretend like I've got all the answers, but I'm not going to hide what I do. I'm not going to hide how I train. I'm going to show you the good, the bad, the ugly. If you disagree with how I train, that's awesome. Let me know if I could do something better. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you a million. And I need to come up with a cool catchphrase. So I'll think about that as time goes on, but right now I'm going to say what Larry Crone says. Peace. So we just got back from our walk, and what I like to do, I like to just hang out with the doggy for a little while. Now I got a chair in here, so we're making big boy moves. Getting a futon ASAP. Removed the rug because I'm tired of cleaning up the rug all over the floor. I think this looks a little bit nicer anyways. But yeah, so dog comes back from a walk, a stressful walk at that. He needs to recover, okay? So something I think I'm gonna start adding for him, I think we're gonna start doing obstacle courses for breakfast, at least, so that he can move and navigate and conquer obstacles without running into the trigger. Maybe I might set up a couple obstacles later this evening, lay some food down, lay some treats down, and just see how he does. If he doesn't care about it, like, we'll have to adjust accordingly. Just waiting on that damn e-collar to get here so that we can go do some off-leash stuff. I do think I want to clear this corner out and put a computer desk right there and make this just like my little hub. I don't know, just trying to brainstorm. Let me know, what do y'all think? Should I turn this into like my own little hub and just keep this like man cave / dog training facility? I think I got some really good space here for that and can make it look a little bit nicer. Could probably turn this into a recording studio. I feel like there's a lot of stuff I could do here. Licky mats. This dog's allergic to beef, so I can't do bully sticks with him. I might go grab a couple marrow bones though, to give him something to lick and chew that lasts longer than a freaking licky mat. But this is good for relieving stress. So he needs to chill, okay? But yeah, after a good walk, this is what I like to do. Let the dogs relax, let them lay down, let them have a little licky mat or a bully stick or a marrow bone, depending on the dog, and just hanging out with them. The dog is like, he's worked up right now. He needs to bring that arousal down. He needs to bring that stress down. He needs to start transitioning over to rest and relax, rest and digest, and then put him away for his nap in the crate. And then the next dog comes out. So yeah, I just wanted to add that. That way you can see what after the walk looks like. So yeah,